counselor, the counselor under welfare.
Okay.
I think I worked with him. That was how we were able to source out money. Even when the NYC Director General, state NYC Director General, one Amadu Ali, he was aware about this
About your
program, about the
project.
program. So that was why when we completed the project, he said, "Wow, it was very wonderful." And I think I was given a state award.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you should.
Then it was very clear. But there are a lot of things that really happened that I will not want to discuss it.
Maybe
That
political
has to do with our existence in Nigeria here. A lot of things played out. That thing now opened my eyes to see a lot of things. But all the same. So when they were giving people the regular certificate, I was given two certificates. So it has really been very wonderful. But I never knew that maybe it was as a result of my upbringing, because I would not really want somebody to be there without having anything, or seeing people suffering as a result of money, as a result of all those social amenities, clothing, maybe in health. I will never be comfortable. So on that drive, that was why I embraced that charity group, even when I was not seeing any person. But I was the person that picked that group, a dying group that was not, it was kind of
dead.
non-existent. But I was able to bring it to the limelight that I was even having up to about 40, 50 people
working
under me, because we have this I think OGSS, those FGSS, those federal girls
government girls
the corpers there, they even join us like that. We were very much, and we did the work perfectly well. So I give God all the glory.
You have tried, sir.
We give God the glory.
That's right, sir. You know, because sometimes when you go through something in life, an experience, it can form a bedrock for a ministry, for a vision, because of what you went through, sir. You have empathy for the less privileged. Abi?
That is it.
That's what moved in that time.
I was, even if by now I was like thinking that if by now I would even have an NGO or
and God will give you,
but somehow I don't really
come
know.
to pass.
Amen.
By God's grace.
Amen.
You have the mind, and like we normally say in this church, that when it's in your mind, God will place it in your hands, and that will be so in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. I'm so grateful. We are still continuing. We are learning a lot, but from what you said, you just said now. Okay, so when you left the NYSC, in my days, they used to make us believe that if you are given that state award, that they will give you automatic employment. For example, somebody like me, I served in Yobe State. That same year that Yobe State was founded, I think that was 1993. That was when I went to the camp. They couldn't even camp us in Yobe State because it was a very new state.
Then.
So they took us to that. I went to Meduguri. All of us, I think, every state created around that time and that area. I think Gombe also. I shall know that Yobe State, we went there. One other state joined us with people from Borno. We were all in that camp. So to God be glory, when I finished, I did so well as a teacher. And my principal will always say that, that I was a second batch that are supposed to be given an award.
Yes.
But as at that time, they always have just 2 batches in a year. The batch 1 and batch 2.
They used to call it 1 and 2. They used to call it batch A and B.
Batch 1 and 2. So that time, or first batch and second batch. So I went with the second batch, and like my husband came with the first batch. I went with second batch. Yes. So my husband was used to pay him that he used to call me madam. Even I was I think I was 23. He used to call me madam. Outside they used to normally respect women. So madam, that you're second batch. I nominated you for what?
What they're telling you.
That's what the principal of my secondary school they used to tell me. And then they didn't pay me small because say once you have that award, they will give you job, blah, blah. So did they use that? Did you use that award for anything?
And what really happened it's not everything we will see anyway.
Okay, maybe we should leave it, sir.
A lot of things played out.
Okay, politically.
Politically, because there was somebody that we supported to become the I think the NYC representatives.
Okay. Is it the CLO?
The CLO.
Okay.
That we supported. The CLO in my own group, he had a very high regard for me because there are a lot of advice that I can always advise them. There was a particular day that one of our brothers, he called all the entire Corpers. Was not addressing them. He has an oratory power.
Okay.
He's good in speech. He said, do you know that those money that they've been paying us, that they used to give us 5,000 naira as allowance in the local government, that the voucher that I saw is that they are collecting 50,000. They will give us 5,000.
Out of 50,000.
Out of 50,000. So as such, they should revoke to the local government and ensure that they pay what is in the voucher. They've already concluded. And the CLO happens to be an Hausa boy from Borno State. He was helpless because this our guy, this our colleague, he has a lot of influence.
Okay.
And when he talks to you, you don't have that moral strength.
He's an orator.
He's an orator to disdain. So they were helpless. They accepted. They've already concluded that the next day they will be going to make the protest. That I left my lodge. I think I was almost alone in that lodge. I came to meet them, the guest lodge, and where all of them gathered. What is happening? So look at the decision that they've taken. You CLO, what did you say about it? It was helpless. I said, no. I said, this cannot happen. I said, let me tell you, I address them again. I said, look, those people, there are some local government, they are not even paying up to 5,000. They are paying 2,000. So our colleagues in other local government, they only relied on the 7,000 naira, 7,500 that the government is paying them. That those people, that for them to be giving us 5,000 naira, I think they have this, they are even compassionate enough. So even though if they are collecting 1 million and they are giving us 5,000, we should be grateful. That if we go and make any protest, in fact, they will just tell the NYSC office that they don't need our service again, and it will remain like that. And all of us will float, and we have an additional month all year to serve.
And we had they will give us additional year
for a place where they will observe us as punishment. And if wherever will be observed, they will even point us to see that we are troublemakers. So we should not take that decision. And that colleague, that orator, he couldn't talk when I was addressing them. When I addressed them, that was that plan fair. Do you know that the CLO came to meet me? He said, Prince, you did a very help. You helped me. These are our people. They would have driven everybody. You helped me. Started praising me. Started helping. Since that time, when he travels, he will be buying me perfume. He will buy me different things. And myself, I don't know how to use perfume. He will give me this Hausa cap, those expensive one, weaved. That was when I knew that the best Hausa cap is those from Borno State. Those ones that are hand weaved, it's not machine weaved. So he gave me those expensive caps that you cannot easily be accessed as a result of the role that I played in his life and the leadership. So when he was leaving, we now brought in when we were leaving, we now conducted an election upon which one Yoruba man, boy, won. And there were very many. But do you know that it's not everything they can say anyway? Somebody that does not even align with the people, the leadership of NYC brought and imposed him. So before you knew what was happening now, they now say I was the one that influenced this Yoruba man, so the Yoruba boy. So as such now, that was when they started fighting me in a way. That was why the state award. So when I reported the thing, I did not report that area. The NYC Director General state, he called the welfare NYC director that this boy did everything. When you're supposed to recommend him for state award, you push him aside. What happened? He started fidgeting. He started shaking. He said, all those programs that we did, we never involved them. I said, but I invited you. I called you. I even came to meet you in your office from morning till night. You never gave me the audience to explain things to you. But all the same, he gave me a word of encouragement. And all the necessary entitlement that's supposed to be given, that was how I was denied. But he said that let it not look as if I went empty.
That's why
that you walked, we saw with our eyes. Even the KKV, which is the magazine in Kano, captured you. So as such, you will not go empty. You must be giving those that certificate that you are still giving the state award. But because of that, in the passing out parade, that was when they were giving it, that was when he now saw that I was not enlisted. So it was a complete oppression. The person that did not work came to meet me and started confessing. One Jonathan from Adamawa State said, Prince, I was not qualified. You were the one that qualified. Now look as if what that was meant for you was given to me. In the open, other of my colleagues, Corpers, they were seeing the confession directly. So you see the way and manner people have been oppressed in Nigeria here. And this oppression will continue except it's God.
Help us it will not continue in Jesus' name.
No, I say except it's God.
Help us reverse it in Jesus' name.
It will not continue.
With
God, all things are possible.
Yes,
but I just like telling you the pains people are passing through. The people that will work, they will not give. But the ones that will not work, those are the people that they will not enlist to honor.
It happens.
So before you know now, you begin to kill that zeal in you to do.
Yes, sir.
Nigeria is a great nation.
It is.
But we can't continue like this. We have a lot of people that have passion, they have talent, and
good
heart to do. But a situation whereby somebody that does not contribute one thing is being honored, it gives, in fact, there is a concern.
Yes, sir.
When you are seeing all those things that is happening in Nigeria, in our society, it's very painful.
So that has been happening since.
It has been happening now. The oppression was too much.
Sorry, sir.
But with the apology and everything, he embraced me. We took picture. He said we should take picture. He take a copy of my picture, which is the NYC Director General, the state.
That same Jonathan or the
staff. No, the state, the NYC Director General under Kano State. One Amado Ali. He was an orator also. He speaks all languages. He speaks Yoruba. He speaks Hausa. He speaks Igbo. And many other languages. He can fit into anywhere.
Thank you, Daddy.
So we are
learning a lot too. So when you go for NYSC, if like you now, thank God you got that certificate because you are the one that actually one of the people that fulfilled that role. I learned what the government had in mind by establishing or forming NYSC was go outside to another and then be like be socially.
That is true. To know much about
that culture and country. So you really showcase that.
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
So when you were growing, was there any teacher or a dad or somebody that really influenced you? You just mentioned your brother. Now that your brother helped by advising to be a man, was there another person during your journey before now that really influenced you positively?
Although there are a lot of things that really influenced me, I cannot really pinpoint. I was not really brought up from the Christian home anyway. But right from my life, that I have been, right from the days that I've been conscious of life,
yes, sir,
I have really made one vow. What was the vow that I made? I made a vow that I will not be a failure to my life. And I will not live a life that my life will be a burden to somebody. I'm always very conscious of that. If I stay with you, I'm with you, I will always try to fathom what you like and what you don't like. So I'm always very, very sensitive to relationship.
Wow.
Then, and I made a vow that as long as I will not live a life that will be of burden to others, but I will always ensure that I do things that are right. So I think I will say my father influenced me. My father is not the church type, but my father is that kind of person that he does not know the difference between his own biological children and other people's children. That is one thing from my father.
Doesn't demarcate.
It does not. No discrimination.
Yes.
If the parents, if his own brother's children and other people even come that they are in need, as long my father has it, he will give. My father will always use one language that a hot pan, he said, a cool penny in hand is better than a hot pan in your hand. And I think that thing has really propelled me, has really given me a drive to say anything that is evil, I will not involve, especially to become rich. I made a vow. Not that vow does not based on Christian background. I said if killing of a lizard will make me to become the richest man on earth, I think I'd rather remain poor.
Even lizard, to kill lizard, that some people kill anyhow.
If killing of lizard will make me to become multi-billionaire, known all over the world, I think I would prefer to restrict myself into my village and live and die as a poor man. So when I begin to see people going to money rituals and different things, it baffles me. It really baffles me. So like the question that you asked,
yes, sir.
It was when I started to talk, I begin to remember that yes, my father has really motivated me. That language that I usually use, that a cool penny in the hand, a cool penny in the hand, cool, very cool,
penny
in the hand is better than a hot pants in the hand.
When it is cool, it's
you
better.
Always using that statement. When it's cool in your hand, it's better than the hot one.
To be hot. So
hand.
You don't drag trouble, you don't do anything.
It's good. Although that really propelled me. But on the other hand again, I like reading a lot of things. Materials. Not the godly ones. Not the Christian
not only Christian one.
Not even the Christian one. I read literature. I read more about wars. I read more about more African countries, their political leaders, their military leaders, and all over the world.
So when you go to the library, you pick it.
I pick, maybe I take encyclopedia. I think now social media and all those internet now, but those times we go and take study. I think that can really propel me to say yes, I want to become an army officer. Not only being joined army as a Korofo, but I have pictured it that if I must join this NDA, I must go. This NDA, I must go. This NDA, I had that vision. But unfortunately, you say man proposes, God disposes. So that was really what really happened.
But we say thank God for how far God has led you.
No, yes. I give God all the glory. Honestly,
God is so good. Thank God, and I thank God for your background too. Baba really did well. At least that's what you normally say, that children are moved by what they see, not what you tell them. But say Daddy was saying it and he's doing it also.
That is it. See, like what you said, like this, when you say, okay, like when I told you, say my father does not know the difference between his biological children and other people's children. Unconsciously, I never knew. Even before now, I can count more than 10 people that have stayed with me and my wife. More than 10 people.
You see?
And up till now, you still discover that we still have a lot of people still with us. They don't know the difference between my biological ones. And even if you come to stay with me in my house, you don't know my biological children and those that are not my biological children.
You treat them equally.
Not equal. Even when I'm paying school fees, if I'm buying books, if I'm doing everything, is equally. If the school that my biological children attend, it is those schools that none of my biological children that are staying with me, it is the same school that they still attend.
Wow. Great.
So I don't know. I don't know the difference, honestly, because I begin to understand that you don't really know the person who will stand for you in your old age.
It's true.
So you don't discriminate. I begin to understand that if, for instance, as a parent, when some parents will be saying that we love more of this one than this, than that, I begin to wonder that since I have children and others staying with me, I don't really have a particular child that I love more than the other.
No favorite too.
No favorite.
All your
they know. And another thing I begin to understand in life, sorry to say this.
Yes, sir.
When my late sister's only sister died, from my mom, the children, I think they stayed with me. I think 2 of them stayed with me. I tend to I love everybody, but a situation whereby you tend to give special attention to one is a very wrong thing. And I learned a lesson. But at the end, those children, they are grown-up children now, big men. And yes, but do you know that even among those, you discover even the ones that you felt that you do not have, you have less attention to. Those will be the one that will be giving you surprise. But the one you tend to give more attention might not even think whether you are existing. So within, I quickly adjust myself to see that if I have 100,000 to give and I have 5 children in that place, instead of carrying that 100,000 and give to one of them, I will ensure that I share it equally among them. Let them see. Because the one that you feel that you love most, there will be a time when all of them have been established. That one you felt that you love most may not even know whether you are existing. But the one that you tend to disdain slightly will even be the one that will be saying that, I believe mommy has not eaten this time. Mommy, send me your account number. This. Then that one now that you push all your love for, how will you be feeling it? It may be very disastrous because it may even cause unnecessary tension on you. Why? Because you've poured your heart. So I learned a lesson to see that if 100 children are staying with me, I will treat every one of them equal, no matter what me. Then by the time you misbehave, I'm a disciplinarian. I discipline you to the core. When I discipline you to the core, then I will package it with love. You will now balance it up. I will balance it up so that it shouldn't look as if I'm out to bull. I'm not really there to bull you. No. I will deal with you. After I've dealt with you, then I will balance it with love, just as you rightly said. So that to take it, so that the way it will know that yes, there is discipline.
We are learning.
Yes, it's very necessary.
Much to learn. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, mommy.
You are so filled with so much wisdom. God bless you, sir. So, sir, I want to. How did you get into civil service? Because to get to civil service these days is difficult.
It was wonderful. If I want to give you a story, before I get into this civil service, I've already started winners after my NYSC. Through my wife anyway. But I believe that immediately I finish my NYSC, I will get government